Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Sin City Radio. It's your boy Cass, chilling as usual. Got my man Father Time with me. Time, what's good? You know how we do it, networking, politicking, like we always do at this time. Woo! What a week! 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 Man, you know, I just man, stimulus shit is a motherfucker, dog. This stimulus shit, this shit done got too far out of hand. You know what I'm saying? Now, for anybody that don't know, man, I mean, we had a situation down here in Nap, man, and that to me was like the ugliest, pettiest situation I've seen in my life, man. I mean, four people were shot. I believe it was four shot, three killed, including a little baby, little 7-year-old kid, all over some fucking stimulus money, man. You know what I'm saying? $1,400. This motherfucker was mad because she wouldn't get him half the check. I mean, usually, man, I really don't get into this shit like that. But man, goddamn, man. I mean, dude, you break. Here's my thing, man. If I bring a $1,400 check home, I feel like I need to do some more overtime, man. I gotta get, I gotta get. That ain't no money. You know what I'm saying? That ain't no money. That was just a little something, something. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't no money for you to sit there and. But I really want to know: was he mentally challenged or something? I mean, I never seen nobody say that he was. You know, but you got to be out your fucking mind. You don't think so? Drugs? You don't think it was drug? You don't think he was on drugs neither? Man, ain't nobody going for that shit no more. There you go. I mean, dude, you sitting around waiting on her check to come, man. Then you want to do all that, man. You a piss poor ass man. And from my understanding, the way the story, from what I read, the brother jumped up trying to protect his sister. What's up, Tate? What's up with your big bro? How you feeling? He jumped up trying to protect his sister, which like when you said that's what he's supposed to did, you know. Cause I mean the motherfucker jumping my sister face talking about they finna ramble through my sister purse and all that shit. I don't give a fuck who you are. You know what I'm saying? But it's just so unfortunate that these people have to lose their life behind this shit, man. $1,400. That's what the life was worth. Now this motherfucker going to prison forever. This girl, she got to deal with the fact that all her people are dead. You know what I'm saying? And then here, that's what's up, Tate. That's what's up, my big brother. And here's the thing, man. She got to raise his kid. Okay. So okay, we got Latrice. She said something extremely wrong with that situation, and that fool had to be possessed in a state of rage where there's no point of return. Something is going on down there. Hmm? Shouts out to my man Jock. I can give a shout out to my man Jock the Freshman. I see you, boy. I see. Hey, that boy doing. Hey, that boy making power moves. Get a job, power moves. Uh, hey, that's my dude there. Yo, big dog. What's happening over there on YouTube? Yo, snap off. Hey, baby, what's going on? All right. The gang's out here. Okay. You know what? Okay, now, you know what, Jadine? You right. You right. I have seen it, and time you have to. But here's the thing. I'm okay. Well, I guess let me ask the question: was him and her in a relationship? Because I don't think they were. Were okay. So now, and I'm just gonna say it like this. Okay, you right. I'm not gonna sit here and say that you're wrong. You're absolutely right. I've seen a situation. I've seen some domestic shit, and I just kind of walked away. Like, hey, this ain't got shit to do with me. But then here's the thing, like at the same time, like in a situation where I did just walk away and say that this ain't got shit to do with me, shit, motherfucker, they right back there, they doing what they got. You know, they in a relationship. Now, I've never been around a situation where a motherfucker just said, I gotta go with my ex strong arm some shit. Now I've never been around that. So I'm not gonna say, yeah, I have seen you know what? I ain't gonna say just like go in a person, take it or nothing like that, but it's like strong, willingly, like, hey, let me get that money, you know. But I ain't never seen nobody just like, all right, I'm just finna snatch your purse, snatch your money up out of it, throw you your purse back and leave. Now I've never seen that. Now I've seen some, forceful ways to be like, hey, I need that bread. So yeah. Nah, and with that being said, and it has been times where I've seen a situation where I have stopped it. But if I stopped it and you walk away with that person, then nah, I'm not gonna. No, you're right. I'm not gonna jump in it again. Now, if it's my sibling, my sister, now you're not gonna hit my sister in front of me. You'll never do that. And that's one thing you won't do. Okay. I mean, I, okay. So now I get. Okay. If I do say that, and you walk right back to him, and you get back with him, and you protecting him, what am I supposed? I'm supposed to keep on jumping in this? Okay. Okay. So now, all right. I guess my question to okay, still my question to you is that okay? Let's pick because I'm trying to understand this. So me, you, and Time, you and Time are together, and Thomas, he's being real physical and aggressive with you. And I tell him, dog, you wrong, man. You shouldn't be doing that. Or y'all get into a situation, and I break it up. I break it up, but then I come back over tomorrow. You cooking him pancakes and eggs, and you done fixed him all this motherfucking, y'all lovey dovey and all that. I'm supposed to keep on jumping in the middle of that? Yeah, if he do it again, yeah, I'm supposed to. Now, I didn't jump in the middle of it, which probably 9 times out of 10 gonna cause some friction between me and him because, you know what I'm saying? He probably feel like I need to mind my damn business, but I'm like, okay, you wrong. You dead wrong for what you're doing to this woman. But then I come back tomorrow, you kissing and hugging on him like he never did a damn thing to you. Now, a month from now, I'm just saying, a month from now, he jump on you again. Now, I break it up again. Now, me and him get into this big altercation, and tomorrow, you and him back together. Now, we squash it. Now, somewhere down the line, let's say 6 months from now, y'all have another altercation. I'm supposed to keep jumping in this. Okay. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean I here's my thing. I'm my own man, and that I mean, if you judge me on him, then that's on you. I can. I mean, I'm not gonna knock you. I'm not gonna be like, oh well, fuck you. I bitch you. That's your preference. But then you didn't get to know me. I mean, just like I didn't get to know whoever that female was. But it's just like I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to, and I'm being serious when I say this. I'm really trying to understand your point because I mean, what can I do if she keeps going back to him? I could, t- I could talk to him. I can. I could. Oh, I could talk to him till I'm blue in. I could talk to him till I'm blue in the face. But if he's not gonna listen, then he's just not gonna listen. Okay. I mean, I get what you said, but okay. So now here's my question: if I did say something to him and he continues to do it, how's that? I mean, you don't know that, but here's the thing: you don't know that. You don't know what I said to him because I'm not going to come to you and say, "Hey, look, I talked to him," and because I look crazy as hell telling you, "Look, I talked to him and he ain't gonna touch you no more," and he turned around and smacked the shit out you. I mean, I hear. Okay, I guess hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 second. I ain't mean to cut y'all. I guess we having some type of technical difficulty because they saying that they can't. People saying that they can't hear. I don't know who y'all saying y'all can't hear. Who y'all can't hear? So I need to know who y'all saying y'all can't hear. Y'all can't hear none of us. Y'all can't hear. Y'all. We got some technical difficulties going on, bro. Everybody's saying that they can't hear nothing. They saying they can hear me. They just can't hear the person that the other person we can. They can't hear you. Yeah, they can't hear neither one of y'all. How's on my end if they can't hear y'all? Let's try this. Okay, so it's blog talk. Hold on. Okay, so uh, restart my live. My live is going through my StreamYard. Okay. Going through my
We'll bring you right on in.
All right, I think I
But
found.
then I hear everything you saying.
I think I figured out the problem.
Okay.
All right.
All right, can everybody
you probably-
can y'all hear people now?
But like I was saying,
Hello, 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 hello.
All right, I need somebody to let me know.
Rudely interrupted.
Hold on, man, before you get to talking, shit. Let me make sure they can hear you.
Well, how am I supposed to?
Well, would you wait a goddamn minute? Goddamn. You just want to start talking.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, now they can hear
Now,
everybody.
nobody talking, so they can't hear shit.
What the fuck are you
That's
talking
why I
about?
in the first place.
Why would you talk if they couldn't hear you?
To see if they can hear me now. You said you fixed the problem, so I started talking to see if they can still
I
hear
said, let me make sure. Hold on, man. Motherfucker, I was trying to tell you, hold on, let me make sure that they saying that they can hear us. That's what I was saying. All right, now everybody can hear us. Now continue. God damn.
I'm
like a
gonna
fucking
break this down to you, dog. They can hear you, but they couldn't hear me and her.
Exactly. So why would you talk if they couldn't hear you?
Okay.
That ain't make no fucking sense.
Okay, we're gone, please.
You're right.
Please.
Whatever.
You need to rewind the show. Make sure you go back
Oh,
Did he or did he not just say?
What the fuck are you talking about? What I mean, you was finna go to a whole nother point, and I'm just saying that let's make sure they can hear us first. Before you go to your
Okay.
You's a jackass.
They hear all three of us, not just you.
No,
Janine, you understand what I'm saying?
Do you understand? I don't need her to tell me what the fuck I'm understanding, nigga. Boy, you know what? All right.
Janine, your name Janine?
Can we please just move on, please? Can we please just move it along? Move it along.
I mean, it just didn't make no sense to start a whole. You was finna go into a whole another philosophy, and could nobody hear you? So what would be the purpose of it?
Because the people on Gainesville can still hear us.
Oh,
so we supposed to just give them dead air?
I didn't say dead air, jackass. I just, you know what? Go, keep talking, man.
So, like I was saying, you know, there are a lot of boys that grew up, you know, without that father guidance, you know, fatherly guidance and things like that in their lives. So, you know, I think, you know, as boys become men, you know, sometimes they just don't know. You know, you learn from the streets, you learn from, you know, different things. So I guess I don't understand, you know, I think it would be good. We talk to our friends like that. So, you know, even though we may not agree or like some of the things that they do, but we're not going to be like, just, overlook everything that they do. You know, I'm going to say something. You know, really, you know, why you keep sleeping with these motherfuckers like that? You know, we talk about shit like that. You know, whether she got emotional problems or she has got a sexual addiction or whatever it is, but at least we talk about it.
All right, but like I said, if I'm talking to you, I can talk to you till I'm blue in the face. But if he still turn around and smack shit out you, what more can I do?
I mean, at this point, it's on you to say.
There's more you can do.
It's on you.
You keep looking at it from the woman perspective. I'm not talking about take the woman out the equation. Just take the woman out.
How can you?
And just say you don't even know his woman. Let's just say you don't even know his woman. But,
right.
But he tell you about something he did.
All right. Now I can tell you. And once again, I can sit here.
And you're not gonna say, "Oh, you wrong."
Yeah, I could tell him like, damn dog, you was dead ass wrong for that. And motherfucker might look at me and be like, "Oh yeah, okay." But then he go home and do the same shit to you again. Now, at what part of this do you feel like you need to be aware and attentive to what's going on? Because if you ain't waiting on me, like I can't come save you because I'm not laying with y'all.
Ain't nobody looking for the other person to come save me. See, that's the problem. Y'all don't even see that, you're helping him. What I'm saying is you're helping him to be a better person. So you could take away from the fact of whatever woman, he might go to the next woman and do the same thing, but
somebody gonna blow his fucking head off.
To help your boy be a better person, and then, hey, maybe somebody else, another guy, one of his friends, come tell him the same thing. And then he might be like, well, damn, now it's been two people that said the same shit to me.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
Some people may still do the same shit. They may
right. Okay, so now, all right, so here's the thing.
But at least you've done your part.
All right, so I done my part, but he still come home and you still accepting what he's doing. So, I mean, at what point do you, and I'm not trying, don't no woman deserve to get beat on. Let me just say that. Let me just say that first. No woman deserves to get beat on. But all I'm saying is that if I'm talking to him and time of talking to him, and we his boys, and we constantly going at him, but then he coming home to you like, man, them motherfuckers said this, that, and the other, and you like, oh, why they say that? Or, oh, baby, it's okay. Now you kind of enhancing him to do it. Because you telling them it's okay.
I guarantee you that ain't what's being said. I guarantee you that is not what's being said.
But it's not probably like, you know what? Here's the thing. See, like you said that I'm thinking like on a sense of me. You thinking on a sense of you. But I've seen women do that.
No.
I've seen women do that. I've seen women take ass whoopers and just be like, okay, it's cool. I understand. And then you got some women that feel like hell. He don't love me if he ain't whooping my ass. I'm not saying that's right, but motherfuckers are out there like that.
You know what? That's a true statement, but y'all are talking about two totally different things. You're looking from one perspective, and she's looking at it from a totally different perspective.
Okay, well, let's try to meet in the middle.
And both of y'all are making good points, but she's looking at it, you know what I'm saying? She's looking at it from this way, you looking at it from that way, and it's kind of clashing.
Okay, Janine, let's do this.
You know what I'm saying? I think what she was saying is, all she's saying is, as a man, you see your boy fuck up, you should talk to your boy.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
But you, the way you was explaining it, you were coming from the woman's point of view. Like, okay, I can talk to this motherfucker all day, but he's still gonna come home and beat your ass. You know what I mean?
If you let it.
And I don't think that's what she was saying. Because what if it's not a physical thing? What if he just, mentally fucking with her? It might not be a physical thing. You know what I mean? I think y'all comparing two apples and oranges.
I get what you're saying, but I think like, okay, I hear what she's saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? If we standing there and he haul off it, okay, Janine, you listening to me? Yeah. If we standing there and you ask for some.
Hold on for a second, man. Hold on for a second, man. She said that shit like she was a kid in trouble. Are you listening to me? Yes.
I'm just listening.
Oh, go ahead. I thought it was a good joke, but I guess not. Go ahead.
All right. So now if we starting now, and this motherfucker just like he tell you put some chicken on his plate, and you put 2 wings on there, and he wanted a motherfucking breast, and he haul off and smack the shit out you. Now, I'm gonna grab this man right off the bat. Dog, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm gonna take him outside. I'm gonna do whatever we gotta do. We gonna argue, fuss. Hell, we might even fight because that was some bullshit. Now, I get what you're saying. I know you're not directing it at me personally. I understand what you're saying because I'm the type of person I will grab him. And I will, but I cool out, man. But now, if you and him walk, I mean, if he do this shit to you and repeatedly, and you keep taking him back, all I'm saying is, how much more can I say?
That shouldn't matter. And what I'm saying is that shouldn't matter.
What shouldn't matter?
Because it shouldn't matter how many times I take him back on whether you tell him right from wrong. That's what I'm saying.
So every time
whatever he's doing is wrong, it should. This is what I'm saying. If you're seeing it and you just be like, "Fuck it, I ain't gonna say nothing," because she keeps taking him back, you're just as wrong.
But I just said I've been talking to him.
Women are emotionally battered when they're being abused. It's not just about the physical abuse. It becomes emotional.
Okay, but
so she becomes emotionally attached. It's the same thing as when women get kidnapped or something like that, and they kidnap her, they end up falling in love with the kidnapper.
You lose. Like you lost me on this. So you saying, and I'm trying to understand what you're saying because I'm really not understanding this. Like so you saying no matter how many times he do this, I should just keep talking.
You taking one point and running with it.
I'm asking a general question.
Like, how many times? I'm saying how many. If he wrong, he wrong. What difference do it make?
Okay, so
I take him back or not?
What you mean? What
that you feel like I got to stop taking him back in order for you to tell him if he wrong?
If I keep telling him, okay, so don't. What sound crazy to me is if I keep telling him he wrong and you keep taking him back. Shit, what the fuck I'm supposed to do? I'm supposed to keep. So now that means I'm in y'all business because evidently you don't care.
Okay, well, you got your opinion. So.
Yeah, you got yours.
We not understanding you. We not understanding. I understand what you saying, but you not understanding. You feel like with the since you taking him back, then I ain't gonna say shit else to him.
Okay. No. This is what I keep saying. Okay, so I keep asking you this question, but you're not answering it. I keep asking you the same question, but you're not answering it. It's a yes or no question. So, regardless to how many times, if I speak to him, okay, let's just use a number. If I talk to him 10 times, he jumped on you 10 times, and all 10 times, I'm like, dog, stop, man. You need to quit doing that. Now, in number 11, I don't say nothing. Am I wrong? Hello? That's what I'm asking.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm saying that you still should say something if he's wrong.
Okay, so you saying so you saying number 11, if I don't say nothing, the 11th time, then Kaz, you wrong because you should have said something too.
Okay.
That's what I'm asking. No. Before you, please, before you ask the question, can you answer that one?
Yes, you're wrong. So let me ask you this. Hold on. Let me ask you something really quick. If he beats her 10 times and you just the same thing, same scenario, he beats her 10 times, you say something to him, this and that.
10 times.
You be like, fuck yeah. Yeah, 10 times you said something to him.
Right.
That 11th time, you like, fuck that, I ain't getting involved. Shit, she keep taking him back, and he kills her. Are you just as liable when you there?
Hell no. Shit. If I'm wait a minute, hold up. Wait. Hold on. Because you just threw a screwball in there. You said if I'm there. I mean, hold on.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying. I'm saying you're
so okay, so you
whatever.
Okay. Okay. I'm totally fucking confused now. Because so you saying
apples and oranges.
I'm because it just don't make no fucking sense what we arguing about. Because it's like, okay, you telling me that I'm supposed to always jump in your affairs. I'm supposed to be your knight in shining armor.
You ain't supposed to be my knight in shining armor. You're supposed to be his friend and telling him from right from wrong. Because evidently he don't know right from wrong.
And so 10 times I done told him 10 times
what he needs to do as a man.
10 times I done told him right from wrong.
That's your friend. That's your friend.
He's still a grown ass man. He's still a grown fucking man. And you the one laying down with him. So now what?
Okay, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you and him as a friendship.
Okay, so
you and your boy, you should be able to talk to him about anything, and you should be able to tell him if he's doing something wrong.
All right, but then what part of this? So you supposed to wait? You supposed to wait on me to get him right for you?
Got some Wednesday night football going on over here. Both of y'all are making good points, but y'all are both talking about two totally different things. I think
I know we're talking about two different things, so that's why it don't even matter because we're talking about two different things. If you keep trying to bring it from a woman's perspective, and all I'm talking about is the man's perspective, and I'm not bringing in the woman. Yeah, I'm using her as a scenario, but I'm talking about from a man's perspective. It shouldn't matter. Even if I take the woman out the equation and he doing some other fucked up shit, he robbing motherfuckers all the time or some shit like that. Okay, they ain't got nothing to do with a woman.
Okay, so okay. All right, so you saying that if a man, my partner, he out here robbing motherfuckers.
It's your best friend.
All right, my best friend. Okay, my best friend.
He robbing dope houses.
All right, so okay, my best friend. Okay, all right, my best friend robbing dope houses. I didn't talk to him 10 times. All 10 dope houses he didn't rob. Man, stop doing that. You need to quit doing that, man. And he robbed the 11th one, and they kill his ass. I'm supposed to feel bad? Because I didn't talk to him all 10 times. All 10 times he done robbed that house. I done told him, man, you wrong for doing that. But he not listening.
That's what I'm saying, because you told him, so you shouldn't feel bad. That's what I'm saying. You was making it seem like, well, I'm not gonna keep saying something because you're gonna keep taking them back. And I'm just saying, why would you stop saying something? Because in your eyes, you trying to save his life, or you trying to stop him from doing something that could probably cause him harm sometime in the future. You know, him fighting her, it may just be a fight this day, but one day he may end up killing her.
All right, so how many times?
Like this. I'm looking at it from a different perspective.
Okay, so how many times you gonna tell your girl she a hoe without her? And you finally gonna you every time you gonna keep saying you a hoe, you a hoe. You at no point you gonna say.
You know, we ain't.
At no point you ain't gonna say, you know what, she gonna do what she gonna do.
No, I'm gonna keep telling her. Especially if I'm hanging with you, I'm not about to keep hanging with you, and you put me in situations that I got to get out of, or I got to get us out of because I'm in fear.
And you know what? And now that part, I totally understand. And then if you get yourself out that situation, at some point you're gonna have to look and say it's either me or her. at some point, self-preservation gonna have to come kick in. Because you ain't gonna fit to keep, if she ain't gonna change, you not fit to keep running around with her, are you?
Right. So therefore, I'm gonna have to be like, maybe I shouldn't be hanging around her no more.
Okay.
And that's what I was saying, but I don't think men do that. I don't think men look at it that way and say, okay, well, he keep being this way. So
motherfuckers know how to back. I mean,
around him. I'm just saying, I don't really see men doing that with their friends.
Absolutely right. You're
absolutely right. That's your ass up.
Just don't.
Absolutely right. I need a drink.
What?
Nobody talking to you. I'm talking to myself. Carry on.
So that's what I'm trying to say. That's all I've been trying to say this whole time. So yeah, as a woman, I do have to sit down and talk and think about, okay, what am I going to do? Because if she's not going to change, and I'm not going to keep getting myself into these ridiculous because something's going to have to give.
I mean, like I said, I mean, like you said, like you just said, at some point you're gonna say it's either them or me. You either like you gonna need to keep hanging around her and fuck around and be labeled as a hoe, or you gonna get the fuck away from her, just like a dude. I mean, you gonna keep on and you gonna keep talking to this dude, but then at some point you'll be like, all right, man, a situation finna happen and I'm not gonna be here because I'm not finna go to jail with you.
Right. And so in that same scenario with the woman getting beat on or whatever, yeah, as another woman, I'm not gonna stop telling her she needs to leave him. Like, we don't say that. Now she might get mad at us, or she might, stop talking to us for a minute or whatever. Whenever they feeling back, whenever she feeling like she back in love or whatever. But we still gonna keep saying the same shit. We still ain't gonna want her to be with that motherfucker. It ain't gonna change.
All right, so I mean, like I said,
going back
there. Okay, well, I got my pops on. My pops listening to the show. He posted this a lot of goofy women out there.
It is. But, I also think, it has to do with emotional. There are things that go on emotionally too.
Okay. And I mean,
mental issues and things like that. So,
I mean, all right, they got mental issues. They got, situations. We all, nobody's perfect. We don't live in a perfect world.
Right.
Nobody's perfect.
Right.
Situations happen. But and all I'm saying, what all I'm trying to say is, when do, as far as the physical and all that shit goes, like I said, if I broke this fight up 10 times, when do self-preservation come in and like, look, this motherfucker can't keep, I gotta get away from this motherfucker. He can't keep hitting me.
It's just so funny how all of a sudden people act like we had all these women rights for years. Women's rights just came along not too long ago.
It's not about. Hold on. Wait. Stop. No, it's not about no women's rights on this. No, it's not about no women's rights. It's not about women's rights. Motherfuckers, domestic violence been going on for years. Motherfuckers, either you take it or you're not.
We didn't have them choices back then.
Back when? When are you talking about? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
We have them choices now, but like I said, there's been a lot of things passed down for women. It ain't always been just you could just walk out the door. It ain't always been like that.
Okay, then I hear what you're saying. I understand what you're saying, but then that's just like us saying, well, shit, the job market ain't never been, you know, just like dude we was talking about earlier. I mean, he could use you know, motherfuckers ain't been working, motherfuckers ain't got no job. Man, come on, you can't keep using that shit. I mean, I understand the past is the past. We can't change what happened, but now what we can do is build to make it better. Now, if that motherfucker would have went out and got him a fucking job and went his ass and punched the clock fucking 40 hours a week. Hell, that's all he had to do, punch the clock 40 hours a fucking week. He would have got a stimulus check. He didn't have to worry about old girl's check. No, he wanted, like they said, he want to be lazy, sit on his ass, and think when her check come, he's supposed to get a piece of that because she got a check for a baby. Well, okay, that's what I mean, that's some sad shit.
But he didn't even have to. He could have still got a stimulus check. I don't even think you got to work to get no stimulus check.
Well, I mean, you know what? Whatever the case is, I mean, whatever the hustle is, yeah, you can.
They giving stimulus checks to people in prison, so you ain't about to say it.
Right? Cause I mean, motherfucker, you know what that is? A motherfucker that hustled his way into a check. That motherfucker should have hustled his way into a check instead of trying to take hers. And that motherfucker, but that's what I'm saying. He was a no good son of a bitch. Now, I don't give a fuck. I mean, shit, his family listening, oh well, fuck it, because hey, that's the way I feel about it. I mean, shit, you got a problem with it, you can tell me, but I really wouldn't give a fuck. But he's a no good son of a bitch that sat there and killed a fucking you killed a fucking kid. A fucking kid for $1,400. You know what I'm saying? You could have got your own motherfucking check. You know what I'm saying? He could have did what he had to do to make himself right, but he didn't want to. He rather linked on another motherfucker. And my point being to all this is that, you know what I'm saying? If you gonna sit there and lean on this, I mean, if you gonna accept that situation, that's what's gonna happen. I mean, granted, he had to be one of them motherfuckers. She probably didn't gave him money before. You know what I'm saying? For a motherfucker to sit there and think that, okay, you know what I'm saying? You take it, and from my understanding, she was gonna give him $450 fucking dollars. That wasn't enough. Man, he was a hoe.
So what was she supposed to do? Because I hear a lot of men who say, you know, oh, I can't believe she called the police on me. Is it okay if that's her baby, that was her child's father?
If he put his hands on, you know what? If he put his hands on you, you're supposed to call the police. You can't whoop him. Call the police. Call him. Put his ass in jail. Put papers on his ass.
I'm just saying, I hear people all the time like, you better not call the police on the man. I don't know why. I mean, I don't believe in that. But
okay, so I mean, and if you let a motherfucker, I'm just saying, and if you let a motherfucker convince you into that, then shit. Hey, I got a bridge in Brooklyn I can sell you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, me and you. I don't give a fuck. You might be my height, my weight, my size, but unless you done took Taekwondo or MMA, you're not gonna beat me. You can sit there and say, all right, I'll fight you till the cows come home. Yeah, you're gonna fight me until I hit your ass with this right hook. If I hit you hard enough, you're gonna stop.
It's somebody else. That's for somebody else. I ain't trying to fight nobody.
No, I'm just saying. But see, here's the thing.
You ain't gonna have no fingers. I'm gonna tell you that right.
All right. Everybody says, see, and you know what? Here's the thing. Everybody is, you know what? A lot of women be trying to be, instead of you just trying to say, okay, let me smarten up. Hey, shit, get your, if you feel like this motherfucker finna hurt you, fuck it, sleep with a knife, get your gun. I don't give a fuck. But For you to sit here and keep thinking, oh, I'm gonna go toe to toe with you. I ain't no hoe. I ain't no punk. And you just as crazy as he is. You want to keep fighting with this motherfucker every night. And then here's the crazy part is that some motherfucking women feel like if you don't fight them, you don't love them. I knew a motherfucker, man. If you didn't smack this bitch, I'm sorry. If you didn't smack this woman, she didn't feel like, oh, you a punk ass motherfucker. You a punk. You ain't no real motherfucker. What kind of shit is that? Seriously.
A lot of people out here need help.
I agree wholeheartedly.
We need to get rid of that stigma. We need to get rid of that stigma that, you know, we shouldn't be going to see a therapist because there's a lot of people out there that you need one. You talk to somebody.
And shit, for all we know, he might have got his check and spent his shit up and tried to take her. I don't know. All I'm saying is that, you know, that was a fucked up situation. And I don't know if anybody was there to talk him out of it. I don't know. Like you were saying, maybe somebody did try to talk him out of it, but he just wasn't listening.
Well, they said her brother is the one that tried to jump in.
Well, I mean, I'm not.
That's how she got away.
I don't know. But now here's my thing. Well, I mean, hell, I mean, okay, that's just like if your brother, if me and you getting into a heated argument and your brother jump in, shit, you know, I'm not finna stand there and let your brother punch me. Now, not to say that what he did, that didn't come out right. The brother did what he was supposed to do. The brother tried to protect his sister.
Right.
Dude pulled a pistol out. In the midst of that, he lost his life. You know, he lost his life. A lot of people lost their lives behind this. I mean, it's sad. It's pathetic what happened. Because when you hear, I mean, the story is you lost your life for a $1,400 stimulus check. Like I said earlier today, if I get $1,400 on my check, I'm feeling like, hey, I gotta work. Hey, this didn't cut it. I need to get some overtime on here. You know what I'm saying? 1,400 ain't shit. So to take a motherfucker life for that $1,400 is bullshit. Now, the reason behind it, now you, only person know why he did what he did is him. You know, he might didn't have not one person tell him don't do it. He might have had 1 million people telling him don't do it. But all I'm saying is that you can't stop a motherfucker from being who they are. You could talk to you blue in the face. That motherfucker gonna be who they gonna be. That's just who they gonna be. That's all I'm saying. We still talking 2 different languages, Tom?
Not on this one.
Is this one, y'all? You know, I don't know if I really agree with because I got a question with the whole death penalty. I know Indiana is not a death penalty state or whatever, but this is one where, you know, I'll be
Cook
like,
his ass.
on the whole death penalty.
Cook his ass.
I was like, what would y'all think about
Cook
that?
his ass. Cook that son bitch till he burn.
I just feel like, I mean, I know in this situation, he did it. You know, we know he did it, you know, the lady survived, the baby mama survived. You know, we know he guilty. I just feel like I don't trust the justice system enough for their convictions to be accurate. You know what I mean? To say that there should be a death penalty.
Well, you know what?
Half people in jail, half of them shouldn't even be in jail in the first place. So, for false conviction.
I mean, in his case, cook his ass. Flip him over and cook him again. All right, Tommy, you said you had something you want to holler about.
You trying to talk about that Kirk Franklin mess?
I mean, hey, I don't see why Kirk Franklin out here apologized, because in my opinion, he did shit wrong. But I mean, hey,
I bet it was Shadow for having to apologize. Now you got to really pay.
See, that's what's wrong with these motherfucking stars, man. They do anything to keep their following and all that bullshit. I wouldn't give a fuck if you stop following me. I'm not apologizing for what I did. That's my motherfucking son. He did that old slick ass bullshit that didn't work out in his favor. So fuck him. I'm not apologizing.
But you can't say that, because that's their livelihood. That's just like saying, okay, so like if you're at your regular job that you go to every day and you know you need this job, you gonna go in there and say, fuck it, I'm gonna say whatever I want to say, because y'all ain't gonna change me. Y'all can't tell me what to do.
I mean, this right there.
We gotta look at it from that perspective. That's his livelihood.
And I get it. I mean, he's the. Do you want a revolution? Whoop whoop. Do you want a? I get it. I get it. All right, he Kirk Franklin. He's the soulful gospel with the hip hop swang to it, but he's still speaking for the Lord. But at the end of the day, he's still a fucking human. Right. He's still a human, and he's still a man, and he's still a father. Shit, I know hell. I know shit more, man, and shit. I know I done made him mad at times. You know what I'm saying? I done done shit where, you know what I'm saying, he probably like, this little motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Nah, my old man wasn't he wasn't doing no Kirk Franklin type shit, but nevertheless, shit, hey, I got put in my place. You know what I'm saying? And shit, if he had to put his foot in his ass, then he needs to put his foot in his ass.
He did make a song called Stomp.
Yeah, nah, he should have stomped the shit out that little fucking. Look here. Here's the thing. Nah, I want to do a survey. I want to do a survey. Everybody listening. If y'all can hear my voice, as Father Time say. Look here. Me personally, I heard it. I was like, you know what? That boy fucked up. Whatever that boy did, he fucked up, because you heard the conviction in that man's voice. When he told him he's gonna put his foot in his ass, you knew that boy fucked up. It wasn't no, it wasn't no he caught, a hot mic and nothing like this. This was a father fed up with his fucking son doing this dumbass bullshit. And he got fed up. I mean, I ain't seen not one person say, ooh, Kirk Franklin was wrong. He shouldn't have never said that. Oh, like he should have beat his motherfucking ass. And then the motherfucker, what, 32? All right, he lost, okay, like the dude say, he lost his religion. All right, shit, we all do. All right, Triana say his son must have really pissed him off, and his son grown as fuck. I mean, what? I mean, look, I don't see nothing he did wrong. I don't. You know what I mean? Man, you know how many times? I said I don't see nothing Kirk Franklin did wrong.
No, I said 5 times. I thought I heard him say something.
No, I was saying that he was apologizing because he got a lot of hate mail. That's why he apologized.
Well, keep it coming because I'm gonna keep my foot.
There were a lot of people that had a problem with what he said.
Fuck them.
Well, like you said, that's his fan base. That's how he make his money.
I ain't saying she did, but I mean, you know how many times my old man put his foot in my brother's ass, and he deserved it every time. That's probably why he had to get that's probably why he had to get his hip done because he kept putting his foot in my brother's ass. Shit, because he hard headed. He don't want to do right. He keep fucking up. So now, you know what I'm saying?
We ain't saying he deserved it. He definitely deserves what he got. But he's just still trying to protect the legacy. The same thing that's probably provided for that dumb motherfucker of his son.
Exactly. Dumb fucker. Because here's the thing. While you doing all that bullshit, okay, you putting this out and you lose all the endorsements, you lose all this. You just stop the money, you ignorant little bastard. Now, what you gonna do? Now, he might have forgave you for the whole conversation, but now that you didn't stop the money, what the fuck? Now what? Where the money coming from now? Right, I agree with you for this shit. Son, dirty than a motherfucker.
Hey, you ain't gonna be 30-something years old still in my pocket anyway.
Goddamn right. 30-something years old still up in my motherfucking pocket.
30-something years old.
Shit. And now and see what it is that now the black community has spoken, and you see everybody like, fuck him, fuck that little bastard. So now all that shit backfired on him. Like you said, that song Stomp. Yeah, I'm gonna stomp a hole in your ass. What Stone Cold say, I'll stomp a butthole in your ass and walk it dry, you little fuck. You know what? Not you know what? I would, if I'm Kirk Franklin, I understand what y'all saying. But once this shit blow over, motherfucker, ain't nothing you can get from me. Nothing. There you go with these privileged little bastards.
Well, Pop, that wasn't your topic. What was your topic?
Oh, I had a couple of them, man. First of all, you know, this Asian shit been all over the news.
The who?
You know, the guy that killed the Asian people in Atlanta.
Oh, the one that was going to the massage parlors.
Yeah. And, you know, everybody coming out, you know, talking about, you know, all the violence against Asians and how they're targets and all this shit.
They're targeting Asians because of what?
You know, Trump with that China virus come through bullshit that he was speaking, saying that, you know, the virus came from China and, you know,
okay.
You know, his supporters have been targeting, you know, Asian people and Chinese people and shit, or a lot of violence. But you know, I was listening to CNN today, and they were talking about it, and they were talking about how, you know, people are targeting Asian people and all that shit, and you know, they were saying, you know, it has to stop and all that shit. And I'm like, you know, I'm not trying to make it a racial thing, but I'm like, black folks have been targeted for hundreds of years. You motherfuckers ain't done shit about that. And now all of a sudden everybody want to help the Asians. I just thought that, you know, it was so bullshit because, you know, they had black people on there talking about this shit. I'm like, How the fuck you gonna say they targets? We need to stop it for them. But we as black people, we've been targets for 400 fucking years. I ain't seen one of you motherfuckers introduce a bill. Get the fuck out of here, man. That shit it just pissed me off. It really did, man. I'm to the Asian people, welcome to our motherfucking world. We've been dealing with this shit for 400 years. Now y'all see how we feel. I just started
telling people.
All right, I could
come together. All the minorities come together.
I actually can see.
They'll quit fucking with us then.
I actually can see your point in this, dog. I usually don't see your point in a lot of shit, but I actually see your point in this.
I'm just saying, man. We've been targeted for fucking ever.
You're right.
And this shit just started happening to them. It just started happening to them when the virus came. Now you got all these black folks. You got Kamala Harris. All these motherfuckers on TV talking about it. Got to stop. We love our Asian people. You can't target one group. What about us? We've been targeted forever. Klan, all that bullshit. Jim Crow. All that shit was aimed at black folks. Anybody rose up to help us?
Okay. I'm feeling you on this.
I don't.
I'm feeling you on this. Believe it or not, I'm actually feeling you on what you're saying right now.
I just think it's bullshit. Bullshit.
So now,
motherfuckers ain't lift a finger to help us.
Now, with that being said, though, I mean, do you feel like I fuck them, or like Janine said, shit, we all need to get together and fight these motherfuckers together? And see, it's all fine, well, and good when the finger ain't pointed at you, but now y'all getting a little taste of it. That little taste, baby, that little taste. Now y'all motherfuckers, oh my God. Well, like you said, shit, look, welcome to our world. We've been going through this shit forever.
And they still kill them.
Tori, what's happening?
Still killing them.
Right, so shit.
You said they killed some where?
Man, he was in Atlanta?
One dude killed like 8 people in an hour. He drove from motherfucking massage parlor to massage parlor killing people.
Well, maybe they didn't give him a happy ending. That was so racist.
Really?
That was so fucked up. I know. I'm sorry. Blame it on the Jack. It was the Jack. It was the Jack that said that.
But, it's bullshit to me, man. I mean, I feel for the people that killed and all that shit. But I mean, don't ask me for no help, because you motherfuckers ain't help us.
Well, now, my girl Denise.
The police still killing black people today.
My girl Denise say, shit, we just been boycotting their ass and how they been treating us about the nail shops. Boy, y'all motherfuckers crazy.
Exactly. But now they want everybody to feel sorry for them. They beating on black folks in the nail shop, calling the police on.
Well, now Vanessa say that we shouldn't mistreat them. It's not their fault that we got treated like dirt. No, it's not their fault. But then they also did turn a blind eye just like everybody else did. And the first thing come out their mouth is, oh, those niggers, niggas, whatever they want to call us, them niggas acting up. Them niggas, they deserve it. A lot of people feel like we deserve what we get. You know what I'm saying? A lot of minorities feel. No, I'm serious. A lot of minorities feel like we deserve what we get. But then when it happened to them, it's like, come save us. Come on our side. No, fuck y'all. That time I gotta agree with you. Shit. Do what y'all got to do. Get out that hole. Cause shit, we've been stuck in this motherfucking hole forever.
Since they brought us over here. You know, I mean, these motherfuckers, they made up bills just for us. They created whatever the fuck his name is. They created all that bullshit just for all that voting shit. They trying to stop us from voting. All kinds of bullshit, man. Just because they don't like our motherfucking skin color. Get the fuck out of here, man.
I mean, Anna say he had a sex addiction. I know what you talking about. You talking about Kirk Franklin had a sex addiction?
That Atlanta dude.
Oh, that Atlanta dude. That's what I'm saying. Okay, I just only heard some of the story. Was he like, did he go in there? Did he get like rubbed down and all that? Then just came out like, bow, 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 or he just walked in shooting?
He said, well, the police said that he said he has a sex addiction.
Okay.
And he felt the only way that he can help himself is to have like all of these massage parlors closed down because that's tempting him. So I'm guessing they fucking in these places. They didn't say that on the news, but I mean, how fucking massage parlor don't stop your sexual addiction unless you're in there fucking.
So he was getting happy endings.
He must have. Something was going on up in there, but that's what he said. That those places were tempting him. He has a sexual addiction.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
They were tempting him.
Yeah, all right. Man, the shit that we got here.
Yeah.
That's some bullshit.
Hey. Straight up bullshit. You just a racist ass motherfucker. Trump told you to go do that shit. Just say that. That's what all them Capitol motherfuckers saying. Trump told me to do it. Thinking they gonna get off. He can use the same shit. My auntie say too many happy endings. He couldn't handle it no more. Apparently he didn't get enough. Guess he wanted his money back.
Yeah, that's what that was. That was,
you know, them motherfuckers, no refund.
Right. They wasn't giving no refund. Okay, man, we are so fucked up for saying this shit. Well, we finna get boycotted tonight.
I mean, hey, man, them motherfuckers, man, they all get together. They say shit. They talk that same shit.
We gonna be worse than the preacher now. Preacher gonna even be after our ass.
I'm just saying, man. You know, you got all these, and then these motherfuckers had the nerve to call Kamala Harris the first Asian African American vice president, and she come talking about the Asian people. She need to make up her motherfucking mind.
You really don't like her, do you?
Asian? Are you Indian? Are you Jamaican? What the fuck is it?
She mixed.
I'm just saying.
She mixed, so she loved all her, you know, everything about herself. All the hair.
She's Asian.
She don't have to pick one.
Is she Asian? That's all.
You don't have to pick one or the other.
She's from Asian descent.
Does she have Asian in her? Do you know?
You said if she what?
I don't know what the fuck she is. Shit.
I don't either. That's why I'm asking.
I don't know if they consider Indians to be Asian or not. I don't think so, though.
Oh, y'all two not about to start with this argument again, y'all.
Asian African American.
Y'all two ain't about to start this argument again, are y'all?
We are
man.
Yeah.
I got some news. Everybody grab you. Everybody make sure they get the guns. Make sure you get enough bullets. If that George Floyd cop, that motherfucker's gonna walk. That motherfucker's gonna walk.
And what you gonna do? You ain't going up to no.
Right, you ain't even go down there in March, motherfucker. What you talking about?
You telling everybody else to get their bullets and shit. You gonna be sitting right in the damn house.
I'm saying they gonna act a goddamn fool when he walks. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying us. I'm saying them.
Who is
it's
them?
Be open season. The fucking police.
Oh, okay.
Everybody and their mama see this motherfucker was guilty.
Well, I heard they got a settlement. And sometimes I be feeling like when they give them those settlements,
That's why. Janine, put it together. Pay the family $27 million.
Yeah, so I feel like that's why they not gonna they might not commit.
Right. I mean, you gonna get either or. You gonna get either or.
But listen, here's the kicker. This is the kicker. There's a motherfucker on the jury right now in this case that said, I've never seen or read anything about this. Now, about the George Floyd, he said he never seen nothing about it. He never read nothing about it. White guy. Straight bullshit. Motherfuckers in other countries knew about this motherfucking case. And you live here in the state of Minnesota, and you trying to tell me you ain't never heard nothing about George Floyd. Nothing. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, that's just like I mean, like they just said, they setting the stage for him to walk when they gave out the money. Right. I mean, you can't look. You know it, I know it, Denise know it, Joy know it, Vanessa know it, Janine know it. Look, you either gonna get one or the other. Nah, you either want this justice or you want this money. They took the money. So when they took that $27 million, dog, yeah, it is a good chance that man may walk.
He is gonna walk. That's why they brought in that third motherfucking charge. If he gets found for that it's a third degree something. I can't remember the exact charge. If they find him guilty of that, he get his motherfucking time served. He walked out the fucking court.
I mean, but
at first that charge wasn't in there.
Okay, so let me ask you, dog. Let me ask you this on some real shit. God forbid something happen to your brother. They say, well, we can give you this $27 million or you can go for justice. Which one you doing?
That'd be a hard motherfucking decision. $27 million is a lot of money. It'd be a hard ass motherfucker. I would let my mom make that decision. I wouldn't make it. I let my mama make it.
But you had to make it. Your mama ain't on the show, motherfucker. What is you talking about? So there you go with this old crazy shit. Your mama ain't on the show tonight.
I'm just saying, man. If
well, you got to make the decision. Your mom can't make the decision. You got to make the decision.
Let me talk, man. All I'm saying is, I don't know what I would do. That's 100% real. I don't know what I would try to think like my brother. What would he do? But other than that, I don't know. I don't know what I would do.
Well,
that's
you see
money, man.
Well, you see, they took the money.
Yeah, I mean, hey, if that's that decision, there ain't nothing wrong with that.
So, do you feel okay? Well, let me ask you. Let me ask you. Do you feel like they wrong for taking the money?
No, I don't feel like they wrong. That's their decision. That's what they decide to do. Who am I?
All right. So now, once again, I'm just gonna send a poll out. People just listening, y'all type in or call in or whatever. What would y'all do? Would y'all take the money or would y'all go for the justice? Now, Auntie say that they can't let him walk. Auntie, they 27 million. Yeah, that's a lot of money. I'm sorry. I really see him walking. Call in, Auntie. Call in. Let your voice be heard. I mean, seriously, dog. And like that was just like the one. Damn. The one in Chicago. damn, I can't remember the guy that was walking on a like he was on a was he on a highway or something? He had a knife in his hand, but he was walking, and the police.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
They took the money.
They shot him up.
Yeah, they took the money though.
Most people would. $27 million. That is life changing.
All right, Denise say.
And you know, have
Denise
y'all
say she.
ever thought about?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Have y'all ever thought about where the hell all this money come from these cities that they paying out these people when they be acting like they ain't got no money?
Exactly, man. Quit.
Yeah.
Go on somewhere. Go on somewhere, Janine. Go on with that bullshit. Go on. Go on somewhere. Because you already know. You are. Hey, I said the same thing. You already know. Go on. Go on that bullshit. Because you already know that them motherfuckers. Exactly. But they can come up with this money real quick to get these motherfuckers off your ass. Come on, man. Anna said, how many lawyers did they have, dog? Do you know the answer to that? I don't know.
I don't know how many lawyers the cops got. That one, the cop that killed him, he has one lawyer so far.
Okay.
There's like 4 or 5 prosecutors working on the case, but that guy only has one lawyer. I mean, all 4 of them only got one lawyer, from what I read. Them some bitches gonna walk. Ain't none of them motherfuckers gonna do a day in jail.
But see, here's the thing. Like I said, dog, they when they took that money, it was a wrap. I just like them people in Chicago. Motherfucker, how the fuck did they walk? When people took that money. All right, so now Janine, I'm gonna ask you. In a situation like that, God forbid, would you take the money? 27 million laying on the table. Or would you just rather see that police in jail?
Like, and who is it? You talking about like this was a family member?
Yeah, I mean, shit. More likely it was what? The mother, the family got the money.
No, I'm saying, so you're saying if this was my child, who just happened to.
Yeah. Okay, we'll say your child. They say, well, we'll settle out 27 million, or you want the justice.
Nah. I'm going for the justice. I'm sorry.
And you know what? I bet you somebody had to talk his mama into that. Because most mamas, when they lose a child, it ain't about the money for them. I bet somebody got it right here. Because I'm about at least 80% that my mama would take the money. You know, my mom's kind of different. I don't think she would take the money, you know, unless somebody got it. I could see Bruce get in the air like, you know, get the money, man. Fuck that. He's gone. He ain't coming back anyway. But most mamas, when it comes to their kids, I don't see them going for the money, man. I just don't.
And it definitely wouldn't be before the case is over. You know what I'm saying? Even if, because to me it looks bad. You know what I'm saying? So even if, let's say, we get to the case and and he gets found not guilty, then I would sue them for damages. You know what I'm saying? For money and stuff like that if he didn't get convicted. But no, I'm not gonna be thinking about no money before everything is even final and we even know what the verdict's gonna be.
Cause see, I mean, now here's my thing. Like, okay, my auntie say, I know she like quit calling me auntie. She said, but we talk about these people was poor. All right, I can see that. I can understand that. But now, if you like, okay, let's look at the OJ. I mean, well, I guess my question is like with OJ, you know, when they found him not guilty, they went to civil court. So my thing is, if I find you guilty in criminal court, can I go to civil court then? I'm asking. I really don't know. I'm asking.
You can take a civil case in court anytime, guilty or not guilty. But
I don't know about that.
I don't know. Now I really don't know the answer to that.
Call in, but I don't know about that. I thought I heard before that if they win the criminal case, that you can't do the civil case.
Yeah, because that was okay. Okay, because that was just like the girl with Mike Tyson. That was just like with Mike Tyson, with the girl in Indianapolis.
Right.
She couldn't get a civil case. Once they got him for the criminal, she couldn't get the civil case.
Well, fuck that, man. I hope my mama hold out at that. I want to get some justice for me. Fuck that money. Yes, I mean, I'm just being honest. I'd rather have the justice. Yes, if I
you dead. You don't give a fuck. You dead. You dead.
I know that. Like I said, I would hope my mom go for the court shit, not the money.
Shit, man, Helen gonna be spending that $27 million good. Hey, give your other son some.
All right, you motherfuckers gonna be getting horny. Let me ask your auntie a question. Now, does your auntie have kids? What would she do? What would her answer be?
I don't know.
She's probably not making $1 million a year. That's why I'm asking her. What would your answer be?
Auntie, I see you typing in. He asking you, what would your answer be? Would you go for the $27 million? Or would you want justice? Venetia?
Right.
Anna, I need answers to this. Come on, y'all, give me answers. Give me some answers.
Because I truly believe some motherfuckers would stay poor to get that motherfucking justice. I believe there's people out there like that. Fuck the money. I want the justice.
I mean, if I'm poor, shit, if I'm poor and I've been poor all this time, shit, you know what I'm saying?
You know what, though? And y'all probably going to disagree with me. But I'll take the money.
A lot of people would.
Now, let me tell you why I take the money. Because if I got $27 million, I know I can hire the right motherfucker to get this motherfucker. Because I want him dead. I don't want... Huh?
And then somebody else gonna have the money to be.
I don't give a fuck. I don't... No. See, here's my thing. My money... Here's the thing. I don't give a fuck about the money. I know I got enough money to hire the right motherfucker to get him. So I don't want him living.
Once that don't go right.
It never do.
Because you gotta follow the money, where he get the money from, because he didn't get caught and shit like that. Now you ain't got the money because you in there.
Ray Caruth, you be right there with Ray Caruth.
Well, you know what? Ray Caruth didn't pay enough. He ain't pay enough money. I put $1 million up. Motherfucker gonna do that shit. Motherfuckers in jail gonna do that shit.
Yep. And as soon as they get caught up, guess the first name they say.
All right, well, you know what? I don't give a fuck. You know what? The whole plan was to get him killed anyway. The money already mine. Shit. Money. Hey, I don't give. Hey, look. You killed one of mine, I'm killing you. Nah. Yeah, I'm finna go to jail, but shit, the money already mine. You can't take the money back.
What you gonna do with it in jail?
I ain't gotta do shit with it in jail. I got kids. My kids got that money. They straight. I don't give a fuck. I got the motherfucker that got mine. You killed one of mine, I'm killing you. I don't give a fuck how much of that money I had to spend to get to you, but I got you.
And you know what? As soon as that happens, the state gonna freeze up all that money. Ain't nobody gonna have it. It's gonna be tied up for you.
Well, I mean, that's what we got to do. But I'm going for it.
Well, if that's the case, you might as well get your money and do the motherfucker yourself since you don't plan on spending it.
How the fuck I'm get him?
Why would you hire a motherfucker to get him?
If he in jail, how the fuck can I get him?
You just said you don't plan. You just said fuck the money. You don't plan on having.
No, I don't.
Oh,
God, here we go. He retarded again. If he went to, let's just say he. Well, stop acting retarded. I won't call you no names. If he went to jail and I couldn't get to him and I got the money, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm going, and even if he didn't go to jail, I'm still going, I mean, they're not going to let me nowhere near this motherfucker. We already know that. We already know I can't get to this motherfucker. They're not going to let me nowhere near him. But shit, I'm going to try to, look, dog, he got to die. And if I can, and if need be, then yeah, I try to do it my goddamn self. But if he don't die, it wouldn't be for a lack of not trying. I mean, Anna say, what after taxes and lawyers, what we looking at? So you saying that you wouldn't take the money? You would just be like, "Fuck it, let's just go to trial." Hello.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
All right. So then, okay. All right. Janine, let me ask you this: what if we lose the trial? What if you lose?
And then I said I would go to the civil. I would go to a civil case after that. That's when I would go. I'm just saying I would go after that. That's
see,
if he don't get convicted.
Okay, see, this is what I don't know. I mean, I'm not no motherfucking. I'm not no motherfucking. I don't know the court system like that. So we can go. Well, I guess you can. I guess, okay. All right. I'm blaming on the jack, but that's just like OJ. He was found not guilty, but he got found guilty in civil court.
Right.
But OJ ain't never paid that fucking dollar. So if they file bankruptcy or do whatever OJ did, OJ never paid a fucking dime.
But that was against him. What we're talking about, this would be against a police officer who is part of the state. So that's the difference.
Okay. Okay, I'm getting you now. Okay. Which goes back to what we were saying earlier. What the fuck is the city getting on?
Right.
Okay. That okay, just make it make sense to me. Okay. Like I said, I'm not, despite what all y'all believe, I haven't been in the judicial system. So I don't know all this shit.
Why do you believe that?
Huh?
Why you think people believe you've been in the judicial system?
Man, everybody think I'd have been in jail. Motherfuckers be like, did I see you in? Man, nah, you ain't see me in shit. You ain't see me in no county. You ain't see me in no motherfucking feds. Nah, that wasn't me. That was my daddy. Man, didn't you get caught up back in 90? No, that wasn't me. Wasn't me. I have motherfuckers to this day like, dog, I remember when you got caught up. I got caught up with what? Shoot. You had a dog, you beat that murder charge? What murder charge? I ain't had no motherfucking murder charge. Man, nah, you had a murder charge back in that wasn't me. That was my dad. Y'all didn't see it. Was Senior and Junior. I'm Junior. I didn't get caught with the charge. No, seriously, like to this day, like people, I've had people like, man, when you get out? And then I get out. When the fuck did I ever go to jail? I remember back in the day, man, it was that big write up in the paper about you. Wasn't me. I'll show you how much motherfuckers pay attention. Motherfuckers, all they see was one name. They see my first and last name. They didn't see. Well, I guess they probably didn't put Senior or Junior in there. They put, but goddamn, I wasn't fucking old back then. So shit, you should have knew it then. Shit.
Well, maybe they knew you was a bad little motherfucker.
I wasn't bad. I was a nice guy. I was a nice guy. I was trying to get my radio career started. Tom, what the fuck you get all quiet for? See, that's what I'm talking about. Just get quiet. You just stop talking.
I'm right here, man.
Indulge, motherfucker. Indulge.
So you said you had another topic, Tom, but what was your other topic?
Those are my big two.
It's big two.
Those are actually, Janine, you know what? I'm gonna get real serious with you right quick. I want you to listen to this, and I truly want you to give me your real straight up opinion. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Me and my daughter had a conversation. She asked me, how come she don't got no brothers and sisters?
Okay.
You know. And I told her
Sperm don't work no more.
All my kids by the same.
Wait,
I wanted all my kids. I wanted all my kids by the same person, which is her mother. And she asked me, well, how come my mama didn't have no more kids? And I didn't answer the question. Okay, now the true thing is, her mom got pregnant and she had an abortion. Okay, we said we would never ever tell the kids about that.
Okay.
Now, you think I should have told her the truth?
I mean, everybody got different relationships with their kids. So I just feel like that would be something that she probably should have heard from her mom. I don't see why she wouldn't tell her, but, you know, to each his own.
I should have told her the truth. I should have told her the truth.
Why didn't you just say, you know,
every time.
Maybe you just should have just said, you know, maybe that's something you need to go talk to your mom about.
Because
and just left it at that.
Like that. I didn't think about when she asked me. It just brought up a lot of anger. You know, I had a lot of anger toward her mom at the time. I mean, a lot of fucking anger.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, I didn't want to have this conversation and then, you know, start saying some shit. You know, because it's still her mom at the end of the day. You know what I mean? It's still her mom.
Right.
And I'm not going to bad talk her mom. You know, I've never done that. Even though she's done that to me, but I ain't never done that to her.
Right.
But it killed me inside. You know what I mean? Because I
was. So y'all were still together? Were y'all were still together when she had the abortion?
Yeah. Yeah. You know how she told me? She called me at work and said that she was at the clinic. I said, what clinic you at? Immediately hung up and went straight to the clinic. I didn't put two and two together.
Right.
I get to the clinic, I walk in, I see her sitting there. My first question to her is, what's wrong with the kids? I'm thinking one of the kids and got fucked up or something.
Right.
And that's how she told me I'm pregnant and I'm getting an abortion. just like that, inside the motherfucking place. That's how she told me. Oh, I acted a fool. I almost went to jail. They called the police on me. I acted a goddamn fool in there. But I thought that shit was
did they kick you out of there?
The police just escorted me out that bitch. I tried to follow her to the back. I was cussing. It was like the doctor lady jumped in the middle of me and her. Because I was fucking her. How you gonna tell me some shit like that in the place? I had no fucking clue. She never told me. And that's how you decide to tell me? Get the fuck out of here, man. Yes, they called the police on me. They escorted me out. The cop was like, look, man, you can walk out or you can go out and cuff. It's your choice. I decided to walk out. I wasn't going to go out that motherfucker, no goddamn cuff. Fuck that. But that's how she told me. I thought that shit was foul. And that's why I didn't want to talk to my daughter about it, because it was a lot of anger. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of anger built up in me about that shit. Because I wanted another baby. I wanted a son. I never got it. But it is what it is. But like I said, as a woman and as a mother, would you tell your kid the truth? Would you tell your kid, hey, I had an abortion?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yes, I have had that conversation with a few of my kids. If they ask me, yeah, I'm going to tell them the truth. They grown now. They not little kids no more. So sometimes they be needing to see that, you know, some of the situations we've been through, you know. So sometimes that helps them, you know, to make sure that they don't get into certain situations and things like that.
Well, technically, that's kind of different because you're the mom. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, some shit like that coming from the father, you know what I mean? How's the daughter going to look at the mom? Nah. You know what I'm saying? Mom, you had an abortion and you never told us? What kind of shit is that?
I mean,
you know what I mean?
Because you were a child. I wouldn't tell you nothing like that as a child. And as a child, you would know that. That's what I'm saying. You know, we're not just going to tell kids stuff like that when they kids. It's just like, you tell kids things that are appropriate. And first of all, that ain't none of their business anyway. Now, if you ask me the question, it was my body. Just like they are now grown and they're able to do the things they want to do with their body. I'm grown and I did something that I felt I needed to do. Now, if you want to talk about it, but you ain't gonna come to me and try to judge me. No, it ain't gonna be no judgment.
Well, Denise said, I think Denise agreed with you. She said it's kind of none of her business. It's between you and her mom. That's you and her mom's business. It's not her business.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man. If your kid asks you something, you're gonna tell your kid, well, that's none of your business.
If she's a child, yes.
Yeah, she's at a kid, yeah.
I'm saying as an adult. I'm saying my daughter's 26 years old when she asked me this. I mean, come on.
I'm just saying it shouldn't have came from you. I'm saying it should just come from her mother. It happened to her mother, and maybe that's something that she could talk to her mother about. Now, whether her mama decides she want to tell her or not, you know, that's on her. But if it was me, I'm just saying, if it was me, I would tell the truth. That's all I'm saying. I wouldn't lie about it. It was a decision I made, and that's it. Now, if you want to talk about it, and I can tell you what I experienced, what I learned from that, and my experiences with it, we could talk about things like that. But no, you're not gonna have the right to come and judge me about things that I've done. Now, that's what my child is not gonna do. That's all I'm saying.
Even if it's something you and the father decided never to tell the kids, even if they ask, you still would tell the truth? Even though y'all decided we will never talk about this ever again.
Well, I would have never made that.
Right, I would never
said that to you. I would have never said that I'm never gonna say nothing about it. She probably did that for your sake because she knew how upset you were about that. And so she probably was like, yeah, you're right. We're not just going to never bring it up. But why would she bring it up? You know that hurt you, and she knew you you were upset with that. And of course, you know, of course she ain't gonna tell the child at that point because she's a child. But I mean, at this point, you know, she's an adult now. I don't see why she can't talk to her about it.
Well, better her than me, because I ain't have nothing nice to say, so I didn't say anything.
Sure, why not?
Right, because you were looking at it from your perspective. You were looking at it from your perspective, and that's your side of the story. You know, she got a side of the story too. Because I'm not saying women don't get abortions or whatever things like that, but a lot of women, I don't know. I don't know if, and well, I can't say everybody, but I know some women, we don't take getting an abortion lightly. I'ma say it like that.
Shit, I know motherfuckers do that motherfucker like it.
Oh yeah.
I know motherfucker.
Like they popping candy or something.
Hey, I know motherfucker do that shit once a week like they going to Pilates.
So I know some people don't care about that, but some people that affects them. So I don't think, you know, some people take that abortion stuff lightly like that.
And you should.
Well, I think they need to change the motherfucking rules because I don't see why. I understand it's your body as a woman. I understand it, but I don't see why I don't have a say in it. I am the father. I should have a say in it. That should be a mutual decision, not just yours. Why is it just your decision? That's some bullshit to me.
Cause you ain't gotta go through. I mean, I hear what you saying, bro. But at the end of the day, just my guess is that you ain't got to go through the labor, the pain, the emotions, the all that. We don't have to go through that as men. We just there. I mean, I do agree with you, but I think that's the way society look at it. Well, you ain't got to go through it. Your body ain't changing. It's not changing your hormones, not making your feet swell. It's not doing this and that to you. But I do agree with you because we both laid down. If I didn't rape you, then that should be a motherfucking a situation that me and you need to go through together. You know, and I get, you know, it's like I get what you're saying. Like, all right, well, this is my body, but shit, you knew the consequence. You knew the job was dangerous when you took it, Fred. You know, I mean, if you go there and say, did he rape you? Did he force you? Did he do anything? No. Well, then, you know what? This is a decision that y'all should have to make.
Well, we could say the same about y'all. Y'all knew the job was dangerous when you took it, Fred.
Hey, go. Let's do it. That's how it's what I'm saying is, what you just said is, you just said, you know, the woman, she got to go through all that pain and all that shit.
I'm just saying that's what they say. You know, that it's her body. She got to go through the ordeal.
I hear you. She gonna go through that for 9 months, right?
Right.
But I'm still gonna go through that same shit for the next 18 years. I'm gonna go through that same pain that you went through when they do old fucked up ass bullshit. My feet gonna swell up too because I'm pacing around worrying about where the fuck you at. So
well,
I mean, pain too.
You know what? That's a double-edged sword because here's the thing: you can walk away. You can walk away, man. I mean, as much as I hate to agree with this, as much as I hate to disagree with you on this, dog. I mean, you looking at it from your point of view, but then you also got to look at it. Let's look at it from friends' point of views. You know what I'm saying? If it was friends of ours that had kids and just, I mean, shit. You know, you can't just look at it from your point of view. You know, you gotta look at it from, well, is this motherfucker gonna be a father? Because just because you was, that don't mean everybody else is.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to elaborate a little bit because I'm a little confused.
Just because you saying you would have been there, don't mean every man is going to be there. You can't say, oh well, let's make this a mutual decision for every man because I'm going to be there for my child. That's not true.
Right. You know how many men that said,
that's just not
girl,
true.
go and have this baby, and then turned around and just didn't do shit. It wasn't even there for the baby. Shit, we know motherfuckers like that.
True enough. But she know me. She know I ain't that type of
I mean, you keep trying to base.
I thought it was 7 years.
Hold on, dog. Here's the thing.
But y'all not together now.
You keep trying to base the. You keep trying to base the world. This is your problem, dog. You keep trying to base the world on the way you think. Everybody in the world don't think like you. So the rules don't.
But see, in this situation, right. I'm speaking for me.
Yeah, but you speaking for you. You speaking for you. You speaking for you. But then, like just say, y'all weren't even together.
We were.
I'm saying y'all not together now. So
right.
Would have had 2 kids to raise. So it didn't work out.
No,
it didn't.
She didn't work out. About herself.
I'm not saying that you didn't pay your child support and that you weren't. But did your daughter live with her?
Yeah.
Both of us at one point in time.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
what do you mean, really?
Okay. Well,
she lived with.
Hold on, man. Here how it go. Don't ask that question, Janine. Who's the custodial parent?
She is.
All right. So in the conversation.
How did the conversation?
Because she's the custodial parent.
Wouldn't have been living in the same household. Y'all wouldn't have been in the same household. So she would have had 2 kids instead of just the one.
That you know what? That may be true in some cases, but one of the big reasons we weren't in the same household.
It is true because y'all not together.
Let me finish. But I'm telling you, one of the reasons why the abortion was a big reason why we wasn't together. 6 months later, we were done because I couldn't accept that. So no, I don't want to be with you because what if you get pregnant again?
Okay, well, Denise asked, did she have more kids after the abortion?
No, my daughter was her last child.
But she had previous kids.
Yes.
Okay. And you only had that one child.
3. Yeah.
Okay. Yep. 3 kids.
Well, no, you got to look at it like that too, dog. She was going on number 4. You was going on number 2.
So that would have been number 4 for her, and then you were already on your way out the door. I'm just kidding, no, but so then she would have had 4 kids in the house, and you would only been helping. Okay, yeah, you would have been helping with 2 of them, but she still got 4 kids.
No,
right?
That's not true. That's her first 2. I treated them little girls just like they was mine.
But
and that's the heart of God truth.
I know how y'all see things as men, but it's not the same. It's not the same as having a man live in the house with you. It's just not. I'm sorry.
We weren't living together.
I know. I'm talking about after you leave. I'm talking about after you no longer together. And I know how a lot of men say, well, I took care of my child and I raised my child and I was there for them and things like that. I get that. It's still not the same. It is not the same as living in the house with the child. It's not. I'm sorry.
Okay, all right. Hold on now. All right. As I got multiple kids that didn't live in the house with me. And I understand what you're saying, Janine, to a certain extent. Like, I get it. Like, it's days where I might You might not hear from me for 2 days. You might not hear from me for 3 days. It might be a chance you might not hear from me that week. Now, in that week's time, this, that, and the other doesn't happen. And I wasn't there. So you had to deal with the situation. I get what you're saying. I understand that. So with that being said, I mean, yeah, you're a great father. You're a great father, dog. I will commend you on that. You are a great father. But you wasn't there. You didn't see everything. And I think that's
true.
So now you got to think about it.
Let me give you an example.
Go ahead.
Let me give y'all an example.
Please do.
So I know how your child's life might have been different. You know what I'm saying?
90 seconds.
The man was in the home, and let me explain how. So now, you know, when you were with the mom, she might have been a certain way. You know what I'm saying? She might have been loving, things like that. Have you noticed that when you leave, somehow they change? They not the same person.
Very bitter. Very fucking bitter.
Stuff like that. Sometimes they get bitter. Sometimes, you know. So now it's like sometimes they make decisions for
60 seconds
to get back at you, or just because you know.
Ooh, Lord knows. Lord knows.
You know, doing stuff that they know the child shouldn't be doing. Letting boys over at the house. You don't know what's going on because you don't live there. You know what I'm saying?
Preach, church, tabernacle.
If you were in the house, none of that would have been going on because you wouldn't have allowed it. You see what I'm saying? And she would have been okay because she would have been following the house.
Preach.
She knows
Preach.
the man of the house.
Yes, Lord.
You gonna make sure that she.
Yes, Lord, preach.
I'm just saying
preach.
The household would have looked different.
Preach.
It's not to say that you a bad father for not.
Yes, Lord.
10 seconds.
I'm just saying the kids would
preach that good word, sister.
And done differently.
Preach that good word, sister. I'm finna catch the Holy Ghost. I'm catching the Holy Ghost.
There's a lot of things you probably would have changed on, you know, some decisions that the mama made for the child. Knowing doggone well that if you was in the house, you would have never allowed that.
Exactly. You 100. Hey, dude. Look, on some real shit. I bullshit you not, dude. I left a Christmas party one time. My daughter, I think she was 16 at the time. Yeah, because I'm still living in Gary, so she's about 16. It was about 11:30. I see the lights on. I said, let me stop by. Just, you know, I'm right down the street, just left a Christmas party. Her boyfriend was there. I said, what you doing? I said, I put the little boy out. You know, I got a call from her mom and told her, you don't regulate my motherfucking house. Next time you call yourself coming over my house, I'm calling the police. I'm sitting there like, wow. Like, this our daughter. Where you at? It's 11:30 at night. Where you at? Folks say, don't worry about where I'm at. Nah, if I was living there, man, that shit wouldn't have happened. It wouldn't even been no motherfucking. He wouldn't even thought about even walking through the door.
So like I said, don't get me wrong, y'all. You know, I'm not saying that you know, with the circumstances that you in, you gonna be a father as best you can. You know what I'm saying?
And you a great dad, man. I'm gonna reiterate that.
Right.
You a great dad. You was a great father. and you continue to be one.
Right.
But you just couldn't control that situation.
Which is why they need to change the motherfucking laws.
Everything ain't could.
What's the changing the law of what? Changing the law of what?
Because if it was a true, real law, I would have a second child on this earth right now.
Yeah, but then you still wouldn't be in the household, is what I'm saying.
Dog, listen, you could
That
still,
makes
you
sense.
still could
I
look,
don't know
look,
if
dog.
that's a true statement or not.
Your rules is the reason that you.
Well, I know you can't. I know you're not sure if that would have happened, but I would really want to know why she got the abortion. Because women don't just, if she with somebody and the relationship is great and going good and things like that, there had to have been a reason for her to get the abortion.
I mean,
Did she say what the reason
years
was?
later.
She didn't just out the blue.
Now listen to me. Years later, she said that it was medical reasons, but I never knew about those. So how the fuck are you with me and you have medical reasons, medical shit going on, and I don't know nothing about it? That's some bullshit. That's a motherfucking lie that you came up with. You just don't want to be honest with me.
well, dog. I mean,
Like you say, there's the reason.
hold on, bro. I mean, I hear what you're saying, but it's because of your own reasons that you didn't have a second child. You can't blame. I mean, at the end of the day,
Right.
if she didn't want to have a child
That
and
was
you
on
wanted a
you.
second child, you could have had one. You just chose not to.
What? You're right. You're right. I could have, but like I said earlier, I wanted all my kids.
Well,
to
I
be
mean, we all dream of that. We all dream of that when we're younger, but that's just not reality all the time. Like I used to always say that. I used to always say. I always said. You say what?
I say for me, I'm standing on that.
All right, well, that's why you don't have that second child. You don't have the second child you wanted.
No, that's not true. I did have a second child. It just never reached birth.
All right, but you don't understand.
The blame on her, but you put on the blame.
Yeah, you keep putting the blame on her, dog. It's like, well, all right. Well, apparently you didn't want a second child that bad.
Right. Because you could have had another child with somebody else and you got with your next wife and the wife after that.
But see, that's the whole thing. I didn't want another child. I only wanted a child with her.
Well, she didn't want no other more. She didn't want no more kids with you. She didn't want no more kids with you, bro. It's like you sitting there telling yourself, "Oh, you need to have another. I want another child, so you should have this child." Well, and the reality of it is, she didn't want to have another child with you.
And you know what? That's fine. Then don't tell me about the motherfucking abortion. If you didn't want to have another child with me, then you don't call me about no motherfucking abortion. Have me rushing up to a clinic, and then you tell me you pregnant, you get an abortion. If you didn't want to have more kids with me, then you should have never fucking called me, because you know how I felt.
So now let me ask you, bro. If you'd have found out that she did it without you knowing, what would you have did?
I probably would have reacted the same motherfucking way. But that ain't the motherfucking point, though.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, did you even let her explain? Did you let her explain, or did you just go off the handle when you found out what was happening?
I completely went off. I did not let her explain. I'm not going to lie about it. I completely snapped. I lost it.
So it could have been medical reasons, and you just didn't give her the opportunity to say what she was trying to tell you.
You know what? You might be right. You might be right. But I wouldn't have believed you then. I don't believe you now. Because if that was the reason, then we should have had that conversation a long fucking time ago.
Maybe she didn't know until she got pregnant. Maybe you must don't know women reproduction systems, okay? Sometimes things don't happen until we get pregnant. It don't necessarily mean we might be fine from that last child, and everything might have been okay. But as soon as we get pregnant again, it could be a complication. It happens that quickly. It don't have to be we've had this medical condition for years and things like that. Hell, some people that had 3 kids, then they go have that 4th one and they pass away having the children at birth.
Okay, but eventually you found out. You found out about that medical reason. You found out eventually, but you chose not to have that conversation with me. And then you call me, tell me I'm at the clinic. I come to the clinic. You check. I'm pregnant. I'm getting an abortion.
How do you know it wasn't an emergency? How do you know it wasn't an emergency and she had to get it done? And then she found out when she went to the doctor.
You just said, dog. You didn't try to listen.
Talk about it.
Dog.
Look, man. No, listen. If you have a medical reason that you can't carry a child, okay, as soon as you find that out, you got time to talk to a motherfucker.
All right, so I mean, at this point,
you found that out at 2 o'clock, and then at 3 o'clock you found out you're pregnant, and now you about to have an abortion.
all right, but I'm just saying, dog. At the end of the day, even if that was bullshit, and let's just say we're gonna go for the benefit now that it was bullshit. She just didn't want to have another baby by you.
Then why tell me you're pregnant?
Why not?
You can tell me you're pregnant, but you can't tell me you ain't got medical reason that you can't carry this child. But you can tell me you're pregnant and you're getting an abortion.
You know what? It could have been 50. It go 50-50. She said it was a medical reason. You say you don't believe it. So shit, the only person know the truth is her. She the only one that know the truth.
But that's my whole point. We could have sat down and talked about that.
All right, but what is that to talk? Okay, okay. Listen to what I'm saying, dog. Try to hear me out. Whether she wanted to have this baby by you or she didn't, if the medical reason was real, or if it wasn't, at the end of the day, the baby wasn't gonna happen. Now, if she made up a lie, then that means she didn't want the baby. If it was the truth, then she couldn't have the baby. In either case, the baby wasn't gonna happen. So you sitting there talking about, well, we need to talk about this. What is there to talk about? The baby wasn't gonna happen.
Hey, dude, I'm hearing everything you say. I'm understanding everything you say. All I'm saying is, if there's a medical reason that you can't get pregnant, and you know I want all my kids by the same person, so you know you're gonna be my only baby mama, and you can't carry a baby, we should sit down and talk about that. That way we can make sure that you don't get pregnant. We can use birth control. What else?
But like, okay, well,
right?
What if Jadine said she found out after the fact?
Maybe she didn't have no medical complications until she got pregnant. That is what I'm saying.
But what I'm saying is, we still could have talked about it. You could have let me know that. And then I can
you don't sound like the type of person that's gonna listen.
I'm not gonna have a baby. Well, I mean, if you tell me you can't carry a baby, then I have to deal with that.
So you're not gonna.
She got to deal with it.
I got to deal with it.
What about her dealing with it?
So you ain't gonna ask why not and all that shit. You're not gonna ask a million questions. You're not gonna ask a million questions.
Of course, if you tell me
exactly
you can't carry a child,
you finna ask a million and two questions. Exactly. So that's why she didn't talk to you about it.
What exactly did the doctor say?
Look, dog. It was look, bruh. Listen to me, bruh. It's only one. With what you saying is only one or two reasons. Either she wasn't lying or she didn't want to have a baby by you. It's one of those two reasons.
But you should tell me that.
I guess once she found out, that she was pregnant, listen to what I'm saying, bro. Once she found out she was pregnant, it was only one of those two reasons. One of those two reasons. That's it.
Okay, man, but I'm saying, if you didn't want to have another baby with me, well, maybe, don't you think you should have told me that shit?
Maybe she thought she wasn't gonna get pregnant no more.
Like, hey, listen, I don't want no more kids. So if I get pregnant, we ain't having no more kids.
And maybe she thought she wasn't gonna get pregnant no more, dog. Maybe she. I don't know. Only person that can answer them questions is her. And you said you asked her, and her reason was it was medical. Like I said, either she's telling the truth or she's lying. Either she couldn't have a baby, either she couldn't have it or she didn't want to have it. If she didn't want to have it, she probably felt like you was gonna go through all this bullshit. So she probably said that she couldn't have it.
And you know, that's fine. All I'm saying is be honest. Just be honest with me.
Well, I mean, dog, you just said you was about to tear the whole fucking doctor's office up.
Because of the way she told me. Because how you gonna tell me that shit in the motherfucking clinic? I didn't even know you were pregnant. You told me in the motherfucking abortion clinic you pregnant and you about to have an abortion. You tell me what motherfucking man gonna be saying about that bullshit. You tell me what motherfucking man gonna sit there and be like, okay, baby, all right, well let's go ahead and have this abortion. And that's how you found out she was pregnant in the first motherfucking place. Ain't no motherfucking man gonna sit down and take that shit. No motherfucking man gonna react the way y'all saying that I should have reacted.
I'm not saying you should have reacted no type of way. All I'm saying is that it was either one or two reasons why she did it. And that's it. That's just it. It's just one or two reasons why she did it.
And was it an abortion clinic or was it at the doctor's office?
It was an abortion clinic. I didn't put the shit together till I got there. Like I said, as soon as I walked in the door, the first thing I said is, what's wrong with the kids? I'm keeping one of the kids up in this.
All right, so now let me ask you this.
Now I'm realizing when the fuck I'm at.
Now let me ask you this, dog. I mean, somebody just posted it on there. Could have been a situation where it wasn't yours.
No, at this point it could have been.
So maybe that could have been the third option. Hey, it wasn't yours. You and her was together. She didn't want to bring a baby in there, and it wasn't yours. Could have been anything.
Well,
she wasn't gonna tell you that one.
I don't know who said that, but that. I'm pretty sure she wasn't gonna tell me that. But I ain't trying to hear that. Cause that's some bullshit. I think that's defending her. Fuck out of here. You tell a motherfucker you pregnant at the goddamn abortion clinic. Who does shit like that? Huh. That's crazy.
All right, man. Let's get the fuck out of here, man. Shit.
Janine, what you got?
It was good talking with y'all. Y'all need to pull yourselves together sometime. Y'all try to have a good night.
Sorry we didn't play the game. I know it was your choice, but it was just us tonight.
Right. Yeah, my father was here.
Delightful. We get no delightful tonight. Marty didn't even call in tonight.
All right.
I want to talk to him about that crazy ass video he sent me. But what you got, man?
I know how we do it, man. Catzone.com. Timers Tees. Y'all know how we do it. Let's get on there. Sin City the cartoon. We still got Sin City the movie out. We still doing everything what we gonna do, man. And we got new projects coming, so fuck with us.
All right, everybody, let me know. Thank everybody for calling. Thank everybody for listening to us on the internet. Peace, love, hair grease. God bless. Good night. Everybody stay safe. Get the vaccine shot. Got my first one. Get them, y'all.
Old as fuck.
We out next week.
Peace.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.